Twinkle, twinkle, little blank. Catch these men. Every answer is a person on the FBI's most wanted list, so let's just forget that category. I'm not pretty sure that would not turn out well.
I turned out your mother last night.
I'm ignoring you. For how much?
How about a glassful, right? Come on, hand it over to your car. Let's go.
We don't have wine.
Okay, that's okay, I brought mine.
Nowhere. Pick a category.
I'll take 600.
We're talking about the crisis along our southern border, a crisis that's turned one Arizona county into a deadly speedway for smuggling drugs and increasingly for smuggling people as well. Often recruited on social media, some of them very, very young. Chris Van Cleaver, along with deputies who are risking their lives at this point every night, trying to chase down
like freestyle, you know. Give me a sick ass beat. Shit, look up, fucking, let me see, let me think. Look up, Lou Deezy type beat.
Okay.
L-O-U-D-E-E-Z-I.
L-O-U.
Space D-E-E-Z-I.
DZ type beat. Gotcha. Here you go, man. Here you go. I'll hold it up.
Can you turn it up?
It's that. I got it all the way up for you, man. You can hold it out, man. Feel it.
To everybody out there, I ain't putting under pressure, but sometimes it seems like I done fold, and I swear that I know what it's gonna take for me to see this life in a dream that's been achieved for me. It's easy for me to see so many things that it's hard for me to believe, but I put my pain and my focus up in myself, look in the mirror and just know that I put that. I'm 26 years old. I'm a Native American from a tribe called Thana-Atham. It's going towards Ajo, out of Tucson. It's going towards Ajo and shit. And man, I can tell you a lot about my life, but of course everybody got a different experience. But unlike everybody, at the age of 11, I was caught by Border Patrol trying to walk around the checkpoint in 3 points with 49 kilograms of marijuana at the age of 11. They even charged me federally, you know, like in the feds, you know, like you got, I mean, in this whole jurisdiction or whatever, you got tribal, you got state, you got fucking feds and shit. At the age of 11, I got caught up by Border Patrol trying to walk 49 kilograms of marijuana around the checkpoint for $1,000. Yeah. That's 5 bricks of marijuana. This was when bud was still like illegal and shit. This is when Reggie was like Christmas green. You know what I mean? That was like good ass shit. You know what I mean? Now we got Dro and all that shit, but yeah, like I ended up doing almost 2 years in the federal institution and shit.
At 11?
Yeah.
Wow.
Started at the age of 11. I didn't get out till I was 13 years old. They pulled me out of the classroom and shit, and then fucking they said that I had a phone call. I'm thinking nothing of it, you know. And it was my grandma, and I was like, "Yo, what's up, mom?" I called my grandma my mom. She's the one who raised me. Long story short, she told me that my mom had fucking. She didn't tell me right then and there. I had to find out. Like I barely just found out like recently, but yeah, when I got that phone call, my mom committed suicide out here in Tucson and shit. My mom never raised me, but
It's still that connection.
yo, she never failed to make it known how much she loves me and shit. You know, she every time I saw her, she'd always be like, "My baby boy this, my baby boy that." Like, you know, like I know I never was there, but like I love you. You know, like she was pretty. You know, mom. You know, I miss her. Hey man, like fucking, I've been shot, I've been stabbed, I've been shot by my rivals, I've been stabbed by my own homeboy. You know, this fool came to the crib, knocked on the door like this. You know, my grandma had just barely came back from grocery shopping up here and shit, and fucking went down to fucking sales and shit, and she's taking all the groceries. Fucking, she comes inside and then we hear that knock on the door. Friendly is not, you know, the only people who knock on your door are like people you know what I mean? Like friends or fucking family. Anybody who comes past the gate is friends or family. You know, and I'm thinking nothing of it. She gives me a Big Mac out of my, or she gives me a burger, a Big Mac from McDonald's and shit, and I take a bite, toss some fries in my mouth and shit. And then she answers the door, and then they're all like, "Is Alejandro here?" And then she just kind of like closes the door, and she looks at me all crazy. And I'm like, "I told you it's the homies and shit." And I put the burger back in the bag, and I walked to the door. I open the door and shit, and there's somebody standing there. He's facing the other way. He's facing away from me. You know what I mean? And then he turns around, and I see that it's my homie. "Oh shit, what's up, dog?" Like, this fool pulls out a fucking buck knife, the knife that Scream carries in his movies and shit. Like, he didn't say nothing, like, he just, like, pulled it out. Like, fuck that fool, what's up? Bink, bink, bink. First time I got stabbed and shit, yo, like, he stabbed me right here. Wow. Right there on my arm. He stabbed me right here, on my head, and right here on my heart. Right here, bam.
Oh my gosh.
You know, and fucking, I'm a man, you know what I mean? I was taught to, you know, own up to my own responsibility, take accountability for my actions, you know, as being in the feds as a young fucking person and shit, you know what I mean? Like I learned what to do, you know what I mean? Like, or you know, and even right now, like I'm 26 years old, and I can't admit, like I'm not even a man yet, yo, like I'm still a kid and shit, trying to learn how to be a man or whatever, and it's hard, you know, cause I ain't got no role model, like I ain't got no older brother, I ain't got no dad or nothing, you know what I mean? Like I'm out here trying to do it by myself, you know what I mean? And it's fucking hard, yo, like, you know, I can't even fucking, so the reason why that fool did that, like, was it had nothing to do with me, yo, like, fucking, he heard, something happened to his sister, he heard my cousin was around there when it happened. Just because he couldn't find my cousin, and just because I talked to my cousin, and you know what I mean, because my cousin, my family, you know? Just because I talked to him and all that shit, just because he couldn't find him, he went and did that shit to me. Like, the fuck, you know what I mean?
Such a loose connection to do something that aggressive.
I just want to look at my grandma and fucking see that smile on my grandma's face, yo, like, telling me that I made it, telling me that she's proud of me for making it. Straight up. You know what I mean? I want everybody who fucking knows me and who has seen me as a failure, bro, to be like, damn, bro. I can't change the world unless I change myself first, yo. Like, you know what I mean? And it all starts within us. Everything that you're searching for, everything that we're all searching for in this world, it all starts with us, yo. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta find yourself, you know, in order to know what it is that's going on out there and shit. Yo, man, I done tried so many times to talk to a female so beautiful as pretty as yourself, yo. Like, I done been shut down so many times. I done stopped trying, man. It's like why? You know what I mean? Yeah, I look all bummed out right now. You know.
No, you look good. Don't worry.
Shit. You know, but shit. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it's gonna take for me to, you know, be happy, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not really happy yet, but
Yeah, you're still young. You have all your life to really figure yourself out. And you might, you'll know when it happens.
but I don't want it to be all my life, yo. Like,
Yeah, that's
you know what
fair.
I mean? Like, I don't want it to take all my life, yo. Like, man, I really don't, yo.
It's getting impatient.
I've been wasting my fucking my time, yo, like a lot, man. I'm tired of wasting it, yo. Like, I really am, you know, but what else am I gonna? I'm a G, man. Yeah, so I gotta keep that shit G. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't keep it 100, yo. I keep it 1,000 and shit. I wrote this when I was locked up. It says, "I'm gone, past the point of no reconcile. How can I say that I'm sane if I myself haven't been there in a while? What's life without the weather if it ain't time to change? How can I ever get better if I still remain the same? Questions to ask while admitting my faults goes to show whatever you, not me, is able to perceive. I put my trust up in God and is left with the one simple answer that's been made for me to believe.